Finally, it's Monday here in Quetzaltenango, and all the bike shops are open, so I can finally find a good place, which I did, Bici Casa here in Quetzaltenango. And I'm gonna change this pedal that I had giving me problems for this new ones. Gonna buy a new multi-tool. I lost the old one, and we're gonna do some bike brake pad changes as well. So we're gonna tune up the bike so I can continue. And yeah, the bike is just outside here. Nice to find a good bicycle shop like this. It's not common, but if you are in the second biggest city in Guatemala, Bici Casa is the place. Finally got myself a helmet. I just don't trust the drivers. Sometimes people drive pretty close, sometimes people maybe are driving a bit drunk, you never know, so it's better to have a helmet, always be a bit safer, yeah. Alright, finally it's time to leave Quetzaltenango and Casa Colibri. I had a great stay here with the recovery system, very good, thanks. And I fixed my bicycle, got the new pedals, very shiny, very fancy. And yeah, time to hit the road. Time to fill up with some fruits for the mountains. They even have strawberries, apples, beans, veggies, everything you really need. Inside they even have more. Look at this, guys. Now this is what I call a market. A nice marketplace. Made it up here to the hot springs of Fuentes Gorginas, 2,400 meters. It's gonna be nice to jump in. So I'm on my last summit this morning. I started from the hot springs area, following the trail up here to the saddle, and the summit is somewhere up here. On the other side you can see Volcan Santa Maria, 3,700. It's also one of the 10 highest ones. Really nice one. Yes, so I completed my project doing the 10 high summits in Central America and cycling between them all. I'm right here on the last summit, which is Sunil at 3,550, a summit that I actually didn't plan from the beginning, which I found out about on the road here in Guatemala. And it's a nice summit pretty close to Santa Maria, which is over there. Did before for Quetzaltenango, and the neighboring summit there is pretty high as well, at 3,400 meters something. It was pretty funny yesterday when I talked to the locals coming down from the slopes from the mountain with the machetes. They work up here doing farming and chopping down trees, and I asked them how long time it would take, and they told me 6 hours, and I told them no, I'll do it in 2. they're like, no, it's not possible, maybe in 4 to the summit, yeah. And I was like, no, I'm gonna do it in 1.5 2 hours. And they were like, no, it's not possible. And today I can see on my watch I did it almost exactly in 2 hours, and that tells you a bit about my condition now after spending all this time in the mountains, doing all this altitude, 10 summits here and also 5 in South America. The legs are strong, stronger than the locals. So yeah, this is it. Making my way back to the hot springs. What a great way to finish off Sunil Volcano today, with some time in the hot springs just at the trail start. Hey guys, so today I'm dropping down to sea level again because I'm going to Mexico, and yeah, that means the temperature is gonna change radically. Right now I'm like on 4,300 meters, and down there it's gonna be a different story. Last couple of weeks I'm spending most of my time at about 2,000 to 3,000 meters above the sea level, and it's been really comfortable temperature up here. Now I have to adapt again to the heat probably, but it's no problems. It's not like a big deal. Adaptation for me is quite easy. Cold, heat, whatever. It's all very mental. Just had a fruit stop here. Some nice fruits from the family here. Alright, just cycled through some heavy rain. 30k to the border, mostly downhill. Mexico, hopefully today. So I stamped out from Guatemala and entering Mexico over here. Mexico is gonna be my country number 50 on the bicycle, which is quite nice. And this morning I was also on my summit number 10 out of the 10 highest summits in Central America. So it's been quite a day, and worth to celebrate with a beer this evening, I guess. But first, stamp into Mexico. So I'm done with immigrations, and I'm in Mexico now. Country number 50. Hey guys, let me just share pretty quick with you guys what I did here in Central America. And I started off in Costa Rica. I cycled through San Jose, then onto the Nicoya Peninsula with all the nice coastlines, up to Nicaragua, went to the Ometepe Island, continued north up through the mountains in Nicaragua into Honduras, which I pretty much crossed in one day, into El Salvador, where I stayed in El Tunco, and then into the mountains, into Guatemala, where I went to Antigua and I did Volcanagua, Acatenango, Atitlan, which I did with Tom, and then from Quetzaltenango I dropped some stuff and I went north to do a loop, and Cuchumatanes Summit, Peñas Blancas, Tacaná, Chajumulco, connected back to Quetzaltenango, dropped to Zunil, and then into Mexico where I am right now. So that is a small review of what I did during my 50 days in the country. And I still have about 1 month left, so I'm gonna go to Cuba together with Tom in about 1 week, so that's gonna be really exciting. And then I have 1 more week in Mexico, and then I'm gonna go home. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.